go ahead and say it, and this is going to be considered controversial, but your time is a lot more valuable than a man's time. And the reason I say that is because I'm just borrowing their own logic. They're going to tell you that you're not valuable after 35. Okay? They're going to tell you that you only have a certain number of years where you're in your prime. Okay, being that your time then is limited and it's scarce, that means that your time is going to be more valuable than theirs because they have no limitation. And you're spending your youth, your prime, trying to be what? Independent? Trying to be the girl that splits bills? When they're going to turn around and tell you you're not valuable after a certain age? Are you fucking stupid? Like, what logic are you operating off of? Oh, his time is just as valuable as mine. No, it's not, because he could continue dating up until the age of 60 and no one's going to tell him that he's not worth shit so long as he has money. If he has money, there are no limitations ever placed on him. But for you, there is. You could be the baddest, richest 40-year-old. You know what they're going to say to you? Well, she's 40. They're going to throw your age in your face. So throw their brokenness in theirs.
What the fuck is she talking about, fella? Hey, man, she sounds defeated. This situation, with whatever she's talking about, she sounds pretty much defeated. And what the fuck is she talking about? Who actually, I mean, I don't know. Men are different. You know, a lot of guys do follow that bullshit ass rhetoric, you know, that after she's 35, she's not valuable, you know what I'm saying? And after she's 40 years old and so on, she's not valuable. She lost her value, you know, because men get to the bag, men get the money, and men want younger women and blah, blah, blah. You hear that from a lot of dating coaches and a lot of, I don't know, dating gurus and whoever these guys are called, you know, red pill, all that shit, you know. I'm the debunker. You know, I'm here to debunk all the bullshit. If you notice my conversation, my lingo, and the things that I say are not like the rest of these guys because I debunk the bullshit that they talking about. It's bullshit, man. Any woman of any age can get a motherfucker that fuck with her. Depends on who that guy is who wants to fuck with her. And it depends on her if she's going to be accepted to it or not. That's just what it is, fellas. You know what I'm saying? There's too many simps out here that will wife up a bitch 35-year-old and better. Whether you know it or not, quit falling for the bullshit, fellas. Don't believe the hype. You already know what time it is. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck. Holding her down, locking her down, submerging her down to the game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping high status, you're going to get it down your phone into your ear, all your candy game, big facts. Go join the Patreon. It's up and it's lit and it's golden. Go pick a tier. $5 tier, $10 tier. The Mac concessions, $10 tier. The $5 tier is a raw and uncut material you can't get on YouTube. I advise you to join. My video for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to the description below my about section and you know how to get at me. Everything's there. Ain't no excuse. The Gmail, phone number, everything's there. Holler. Let's get to this. And the fellas, the reason why I say she sound defeated is because she's believing the hype. She's actually sitting there believing the hype. Bitch, you got the pussy. You know for a fact that it's going to be simps out here falling for you when you're 35 and 40 years old, you know. Very ratchet. She's cute. I fuck the shit out of her. I give her that dick like a motherfucker, but she's ratchet. Her whole behavior speaks masculinity to me. And that right there, I can't carry on. So think about that for once. Is it you? The motherfuckers are not trying to fuck with, you know what I'm saying, above 35, 40 or 40 or whatnot? Or is it all women? I believe it's an individual thing. That's not all women, fellas. That's bullshit. Right now, I know a 42-year-old woman. She's a trainer, fitness trainer. She work out and shit. You know, she do her thing with the women. Some men, you know, weak-ass men running up behind her. Bitch, can you train me? The fuck, nigga, I'm here, holler at me, man, give you some, but you know, they want the eye candy, they want to look at her, they want a trick, they want a simp, so let them do their thing. But, yeah, she's a fitness trainer. She get to the bag, she got her clients like a motherfucker. One of her clients, she's about to tie the knot. She's been fucking with the dude for, I don't know, 8, 9, I don't know, about a year. I've been knowing her for about 3 years. She's been fucking with the dude for about a year. You know, and he was a client of hers. And she's about to tie the knot with him and marry him. And she's 42 years old. Nice body, in shape and everything. And got 5 children. You know, 2 different fathers. and motherfucker about to marry her. That's real game. Like I said, when you're actually living in the real world, when you're actually living in society, then this internet shit is just bullshit, fellas. It's just talk. You know, it's talk. The bitch in the video only coming off and you know, feeling some kind of way is because motherfuckers ain't fucking with you. They fucking you. Oh, they giving you the dick. You know you getting that dick. She know that. But they not giving her the seriousness. They not giving her the actual promise of longevity. They not promising her a commitment, you know, some kind of commitment that will at least show her that it's something there. Guys may not be doing that with her. And she's falling back on what's being said out here. And what's being said out here is bullshit. It's just talk. You know? Then you got 35, 40-year-old women out here that can't get a motherfucking relationship, can't get married, can't do none of these things. Fellas, ladies, women, fellas, whoever listens to this motherfucker, it's a behavior thing. That's real game. I had to actually pay attention to that. Because for a minute, I was thinking like, hold up, man. A lot of these older chicks, hey, motherfuckers ain't really trying to marry them, wipe them up, take them serious or not. So it may be some fucking truth. It may be some validity to this shit. It may be something it may be something there. These bitches may not be being sought after, it may not be being chosen or whatnot because of their age, you know, and guys are going after the younger women, you know. Then I had to think about like, after I actually start, you know, intertwining myself in with these women, conversating with them. You know, I'm not just fucking them, I'm actually conversating with these women after I'm get done busting them. Because I ain't really looking to, I know who I am, fellas. So I don't care about, you know, you're supposed to get in and out after you get done fucking. If I ain't looking to rotate you, then we can talk, we can shoot the shit with each other. We might not ever see each other again, you dig? That's just what it is. And I conversate with a lot of women, man. And a lot of times, fellas, it be these women's behavior. It be who they are. Like her. She's on here mad and she's saying anything and she's trying to counteract the situation with, well, you know, if he's broke, then you need to hit him with that. Make him feel some kind of way. If his money ain't right. And she's talking to tricks. She's talking to motherfuckers who out here, you know, living as if they're a walking ATM machine. And some guys are actually walking ATM machines. They're tricks. That's who she's talking to. Talking about guys of a certain age. They can date upwards of 60 as long as their money right. 70, blah, blah, blah. Look, fellas. Whether you believe it or not, you got older guys out here, 50s, 60s. Yeah, I'm not really gonna say 70s or 80s. That's damn near pushing death. You know what I mean? Let's just keep it real. But 50s, 60s and shit, you know, yeah, I guess you can say 70s, 80s. But a lot of them guys, yeah, they gonna, you know, what you got, baby? What you got in the bag? You gotta have something. You got to be the sugar daddy. That motherfucker. Oh, because that's, you know, come on, just think about it, man. 70 or 80 years old, you got to have extreme sex appeal for a bitch to throw you that pussy without her not wanting to get something. You know, think about that shit. But 50s, 60s, that's relatively still young in a way. You know what I'm saying? And you got guys out here around that age that'll fuck these women without having to pay them. I'm 41 years old, fellas. I'm not in my 50s. I'm not in my 60s. Of course not. I still got my youth. Of course. But shit, I fuck 21, 22, 23-year-olds and I ain't have to buy them a goddamn thing. May not fuck them again. It might have been a 1-2 time thing and it's in and out type thing. And that's cool. That's okay. It's what you're looking for. Because I know that they're young. They're always on the go. They're moving around. They're still trying to find themselves. And that's okay. That's cool. As long as you stop in place, let me bang you out and you keep moving, do you. I don't give a fuck. That's how I look at it, right? So if that's the case, they'll be looking at me as if as long as he got money, he can always date and always. No, that's not necessarily true. Because you got women out here that actually like 50 or 60-year-old men and don't give a fuck about their money. They just like to be with older guys. There's women out there for that. There's a market for that. You know? What she's saying in the video, fellas, in so many words, is that she's not sought after. And the reason why she's not sought after is pay attention to her. She's using her hands. She's aggressive, fellas. I hate to say it. And aggressive women tend to take the back seat. And they'll come up with any motherfucking excuse on why they're in that back seat. Because they don't understand why. Because they're beautiful, fat ass, fat. They know they got great sex appeal. But motherfuckers just not trying to take them serious. They don't understand why. So they'll come up with shit like this. It's bullshit. You got women out 35, 40, 50. Yeah, these bitches are getting married. Motherfuckers are wifing them. It may not be the guys that they actually looking to wife them up, but it's guarantee you, it's somebody they pulled out their friend zone. A lot of times it be a guy they pulled out their friend. He been in that motherfucker for 20 years too. Real shit, bro. Y'all done seen that shit. You like, damn, y'all been cool for how long? Y'all finally got together? Y'all a couple after 15 years? Yeah, that clown ass simp been in the friend zone, waiting his turn. That's all. And now he got taken out the friend zone. Now he can, get married to her and then go, seek a happy life for himself. She's not really happy, but she's settling. It's okay with her, right? But she's still getting married. That's the root to the story, right? She's still getting married. Quit listening to anything, fellas. Quit going off of anything. Just pay attention to what you see around you and get off into dating and get off into your life and into this society. And you will see this is just internet bullshit. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe. You already know it's the motherfucking message, dog. Holla.